ሰላም ተማሪዎች እንዴት ናችሁ? ሸቱ ነኝ የ12ኛ ክፍል የሂሳብ መምህር ከሉሲ ብሪጅ አካዳሚ። ዛሬ የምንማረው ከባለፈው ቪዲዮ የሚቀጥል ስለ ኢንፋይናይት ሲኩዌንስ ስፔሻሊ ጂኦሜትሪክ ሲኩዌንስ ኦኬ we have seen how to find the sum of the first n terms of a geometric progression. Again we have seen the infinite series for a geometric progression okay ከዛ የሚቀጥል ነው ዛሬ which is bouncing of ball የሚለውን ፕሮብለም እናያለን። ከዛ በፊት ግን ልክ እንደወል ጊዜው ዌብሳይታችን lucyBridgeacademy.com እየገባችሁ የተለያዩ ጥያቄዎችን በጣም ጠቃሚ ጥያቄዎችን ታገኛላችሁ። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ለእናንተ በቀላሉ መረዳት የምትችሏቸው አጫጭር ጥያቄዎችን ታገኛላችሁ። ስለዚህ ጆይን ማድረጋችሁን ሰብስክራይብ ያደርጋችሁ ጆይን ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ። እንዲሁም ደግሞ ለሌሎች ተማሪዎች በስፋት እንድንዳረስ የዩቲዩብ ቻናላችንን ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ። ኦኬ ታንክ ዩ so let me see a bouncing ball problem. It is one of the practical parts of geometric progression okay which is how to find the sum of the maximum heights or the sum of the total heights a ball moves up and down okay we will see that one. A ball dropped from a height of 8 meter. In each bounce it rebounds r of the height from which it falls. Find the total distance the ball travel up and down okay up and down. Look, let me show you using a diagram. Assume this is our ball which is dropped from a certain height h okay and it comes back again. Look, the maximum the height reduces okay ኳሱን ከላይ እንደጣል ነው እዚህ this is a ground okay the ground so we have h the height okay the height of the ball from the top to the ground. So in this case we have also h ሌላ h ይኖረናል ወይም ደግሞ g1 እንለዋለን. Again here g2 ማለት ነው. In this case the height that is covered by the ball is h plus g1 okay h plus g1 plus g2 plus and so on it continues okay that means but what is the question is what is g1? G1 can be written as a form of r times h okay ምክንያቱም ምንድነው የሚለው it rebounds r of the height from which it falls okay the common ratio is r so r times h means g1 again plus r times r squared times h is g2 plus r cubed times h is g3 plus it continues like this. In this case we call it this is s infinity the sum of the total height which is equal to but each distance g1 g2 is twice okay ምክንያቱም ሁለቴ ነው አንዴ ወደ ታች ይወርዳል ከዛ እንደገና ወደ ላይ ይነሳል ይወርዳል ሃይቱ g1 ከg1 ጀምሮ ያሉት ሃይት ደብል ናቸው okay two times ይመጣል ይወርዳል ይጋጫል እንደገና ወደ ላይ ይመጣል ይወርዳል እንደገና ይወርዳል ይወጣል so ከg1 ጀምሮ g1 g2 g3 ያለ የሚቀጥለው two times ነው 2 times g1 2 times g2 2 times g3 so 2rh 2r square h 2r cubed h okay now h plus we have 2h is common or simply 2rh yes 2rh is common which is 1 plus r square plus it continues okay this means h plus 2 times rh times 1 plus r square plus r cubed is a geometric progression okay the sum of with common ratio is r and the first term is 1 so using the sum of infinite geometric sequence or infinite geometric series, which is G1. G1 means 1 over 1 minus common ratio R, okay? Or simply, which is equal to H plus 2RH over 1 minus R, okay? This is the total distance covered by the ball, okay? Look again here, the formula, okay? S, which is equal to H plus 2HR over 1 minus R, where H is the first height and R is a common ratio, okay? Common ratio. Or it can be written just like this one, okay? You can add H with 2HR over 1 minus R ጋር ስትደምሩት H times 1 plus R over 1 minus R ታገኛላችሁ ማለት ነው። Okay, now let me see example. A ball is dropped from a height of 10 meters. It rebounds 1/2 the distance after each fall. Okay, look. That means H is given. How much is H? H is equal to 10. Yes, H is 10 meter, right? Again, the common ratio R is given, which is equal to half, right? Half. Now, what is the question is, how far does it rebound up on the seventh, how far does it bound up on the seventh rebound? We are asked to find G7, okay? We are asked to find G7, right? I know that Gn, which is equal to G1 times R the power of n minus 1. What is G1? What is G1? G1 is equal to, as we have discussed before, H times R, okay? H times R, which is equal to 10 times 1 over 2, which is equal to 5. 5 meter. G1 is 5 meter. That means Gn, we are asked to find G7. G7 which is equal to G1. G1 is 5. 5 times R is the power of where R is 1 over 2. The power of n minus 1, 7 minus 1, which is equal to 5 times 1 over 2, the power of 6, which means 1 over 2, the power of 6 is 1 over 64. 5 times 1, 5 over 64, okay? 5 over 64. This is the height when the ball bound up at the seventh, when it strikes the seventh time on the seventh rebound, okay? So 5 over 6 የጂ7 ወይም ሰባተኛው መንጠር ላይ የወጣው ሃይት ነው ማለት ነው። ኦኬ 1 2 3 ጠብ እያለ ኳሱ ሰባተኛው ላይ ሲነጥር የወጣው ሃይት 5 over 64 ሜትር ነው ማለት ነው። ኦኬ On the same question, find the total distance the ball has traveled when it hits the ground 6 times. እስከ ስድስተኛው መንጠር ድረስ ማለት እስከ ስድስተኛው መንጠር ድረስ ምን ያህል ቶታል ዲስታንስ ሄዷል ነው። So in this case ምን ያስፈልገናል ማለት ነው? G6 ያስፈልገናል። Okay, we know that G1 is equal to 5 is given and the common ratio is 1 over 2, right? So let me find G5, the ground 6 times, or let me find S. We are asked to find S6. S6 ስድስተኛው መንጠር ላይ የሚወጣው ሃይት የአምስተኛ እስከ ሲኩዌንሱ G5 ድረስ ያለው ነው ማለት ነው። So S5 which is equal to 1 minus or n over G1 times 1 minus R the power of 5 over 1 minus R. Okay, so but where we can find G1 is 5 times 1 minus R is 1 over 2 the power of 5 over 1 minus R, 1 minus 1 over 2, which is equal to this means 5 times 1 over 32 minus 1, 31 over 32. Okay, over 1 to 1 over 2, or 1 over 2, which means 10 times 31 over 32, which is equal to 310 over 32. Or you can simplify this one. Okay, 5 over 16, 155 over 16. This is the total distance covered by the ball when it hits the ground at the sixth time. Okay, ስድስተኛው መንጠር ላይ S5 ብለን የምንወስደው የድምሮቹ ከመጀመሪያው ከG1 + G2 + G3 ይሄ ማለት በሌላ አገላለጽ G1 + G2 + G3 + G4 + G5 ድረስ ማለት ነው። አሁን ምን ይቀረናል? H ይቀረናል ማለት ነው። ኦኬ now H plus total distance H plus G1 plus G5. H is 10 meter. 10 plus 155 over 16. Okay, 116 plus 155 over 16. This is the total distance. 5, 11, we have 1, 3. 315 over 16. Okay. So this is the total distance covered by the pole. Find the total maximum distance the ball travels before comes to rest. This is the infinite series, okay, which means S infinity. We are asked to find S infinity, which is equal to, using the previous formula, which means 2gh over 1 minus r plus what? Plus h, or h plus 2gh, as we have seen the formula before, h plus 2hr, okay, h plus 2hr over 1 minus r, which is equal to h is 10 meter, 10 plus 2 times 2hr, or 2rh. 2 times r is 1 over 2 and h is 10 meter over 1 minus 1 over 2, which is equal to 10 plus 2 times 1 over 2, 1 times 10 over 1 over 2, which means 10 plus 20, which is equal to 30 meter. Okay, so the total distance covered by the ball before it comes to rest is 30 meter. Okay, now if an is an arithmetic sequence with first term is 5 and the fifth term is 21, then the partial sum n starts from 1 up to 20. An is equal to, in other words, we are asked to find S20. Okay, S20, which is equal to the summation of n starts from 1 up to 20 an, which means a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus it continues up to a20. The first, we are asked to find the sum of the first 20 terms. Okay, the sum of the first 20 terms of the given arithmetic sequence. But what is the first term is given? The first term is 5 and the fifth term is 21. Okay, but before we go to find the sum of the first 20 terms, let me find the nth term. Okay, I know that an, which is equal to a1 plus d times n minus 1 is, so what is a1? 5 plus d times n minus 1. Okay, let me take a5. Which is 21 is, this is an, sorry, a5, which is equal to 5 plus d times 5 minus 1, which is 4. But a5 is 21 because it's given 5 plus 4D. Alright, 21 minus 5 is 16, which is equal to 4D. So dividing both sides by 4, D is equal to 4. D is equal to 4. D is 4. So if D is 4, we can find the nth term. Okay, the nth term. The nth term. Okay, nth term. An, which is equal to A1, 5 plus D times, where D is 4 times n minus 1, which means 5 plus 4n minus 4, which is equal to 4n plus 1. 5 minus 4 is 1. So this is the nth term. We can find A20, which is equal to 4 times 20 plus 1, okay, which is equal to 18 plus 1, which is equal to 81. Now S20, which is equal to n over 2, 20 over 2 times A1 plus A1 is 5 plus A20, which is 81. So which is equal to, how much is it? 5 plus 81, 86. 86 times 10, 860 is the sum of the first 20 terms. Okay, the sum of the first 20 terms of the given arithmetic sequence. The sum of the first 20 terms of given arithmetic sequence. What we did here, once we have given two terms, the first term and the fifth term, we can find the common difference D. Okay, once we got the first the common difference D, it's not difficult to find the nth term. The nth term is 4n plus 1. Okay, and then we can find the 20th term. The 20th term is 81. So using the sum formula, the sum of the first 20 terms means Sn, which is equal to n over 2 times A1 plus An የሚለውን ፎርሙላ ስንጠቀም በቀላሉ ሰራለን ማለት ነው። Okay, we have another question is equal to we are asked to find the infinite sum. Okay, let me simplify first. Or this means, what is the first term? When n is 1, it is minus 1 over 3 square. Okay, plus when n is 2, minus 1 the power of 2. Minus 1 the power of 2 is 1. That means 1 over 3 is the power of minus 4. Yes, not minus 4, it is plus 4. Okay, good. 3 is the power of 4. Next, when n is 3, minus 1 the power of 3 is minus 1. It becomes minus 1 over 3 is the power of 5. 3 is the power of 6. 2 times 3 is 6. Next, plus minus 1 the power of n means it is a fluctuate sequence. 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 እያልን የምንሄደው n even በሚሆንበት ጊዜ minus 1 the power of even is 1, but minus 1 the power of odd is negative 1. So it is plus 1 over 3 is the power of 8, and so on. It continues like this. Anyways, in this case, the first term is minus 1 over 5. Okay, so what kind of sequence is it? The question is what kind of sequence? It is a geometric sequence. Okay, a geometric sequence with common ratio is 1 over 9. Okay, because you can divide 1 over 3 is the power of 4 divided by 1 over 3 square is 1 over 9. Okay, look, let me take one of them. 1 over 3 is the power of 4 divided by minus 1 over 3 square means 1 over 3 is the power of 4 times 3 is the power of 2. This means, but it is minus 3 square by 3 square cancel. It will be what? Minus 1 over 3 square, which is 1 over minus 1 over 9. Okay, r is equal to minus 1 over 9. ሌሎቹንም በተመሳሳይ መንገድ ብታካፍሏቸው it's a geometric progression. Okay, it is a geometric progression. Okay, it is a geometric progression with G1 is equal to minus 1 over 9 and R which is equal to minus 1 over 9. Okay, so since the common ratio, the absolute value of the common ratio, the absolute value of R which is equal to the absolute value of 1 over 9 which is equal to 1 over 9 which is less than 1, so we can use the infinite series S infinity which is equal to G1 over 1 minus R. We use this formula, okay? We use this formula to find the infinite series because the common ratio is less than 1, which is equal to, I know that G1 is minus 1 over 9 and 1 minus R is also minus 1 over 9 which is equal to minus 1 over 9 over 1 plus 1 over 9 which is 10 over 9 which is equal to 9 times 1 9 plus 1 is 10 over 9 which is equal to 9 by 9 cancel minus 1 over 10 is the sum of the infinite series. Okay, the sum of the infinite sequence or the sum of geometric series whose first term is minus 1 over 9 and whose common ratio is minus 1 over 9. Therefore, the answer is minus 1 over 10, which is D. Okay, D is the answer, minus 1 over 10. Let Sn is equal to, for n starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, or n can be a set of natural number. B is the sum of the first n terms of a sequence, n starts from 1 to infinity. Then we are asked to find the third term, A3, okay? A3, good. Sn is given, the sum of the first n terms of the given ultimate sequence, the given sequence, okay? B is the sum of the first n terms of a sequence, good. Now, since it is an arithmetic sequence, or let me see the terms first, is A1, S1 means is equal to 4 times 1 square, which is equal to 4, which is equal to A1, which is the first term. The first term is always equal to the sum of the first term, right? A1 is the first term, again S1 is A1. But what is S2? S2 means A1 plus A2, which is equal to A1 is 4 plus A2. When n is 2 square is 4. 4 times 4 is 16, okay, which is equal to 20. So S2 is 20, it continues, but we are asked to find A3, okay? In this case, from here we have A2 is equal to 20 minus A1. 20 minus A1 is 4, which is equal to A2 is 16, okay? A1 is 4 and A2 is 16. Now what about S3? S3 is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3, which is equal to how much is A1? 4 plus A2 16 plus A3. A3 is, but S3, when S is 3 square is 9. 9 times 4, 36. This implies that 36 is equal to 4 plus 60, 20 plus A3, which means 36 minus 20 is equal to A3, which is equal to, this implies that 16 is equal to A3. So the third term is A3, which is 16. የዚህን ጥያቄ ስንጠየቅ ኤቱን እና ወይም ኤስ2ን ማወቅ በቂ ነው። ኤስ2ን ካወቅን ኤስ2 እና ኤስ3ን ካወቅን ከኤስ3 ላይ ኤስ2 ስንቀንስ ኤስ3ን እናገኛለን። ይሄ በአጋጣሚ ኤስ3 በጣም it is very near to the first few terms, okay? The first term, second term, third term. አስረኛውን ተርም ልንጠይቅ እንችላለን። ይሄ ሳሙ ተሰጥቶን so S10 እና S9 እንፈልገን ከS10 ላይ S9ን ስንቀንስ ኬንን እናገኛለን ማለት ነው። ኦኬ so the answer is 60 which is C. The answer is 60 which is C. ዛሬ እዚህ ጋር እናጠናቅቃለን። መርሳት የሌለባችሁ ነገር ግን ይሄ ኳስ ከሆነ ሄት ላይ በሚለቀቅበት ጊዜ የተንጠባጠበ የማክሲመም ሄት ይኖራል። የዚህ ማክሲመም ሄት ፎርሙላ ደግሞ አትርሱ h + 2RH over 1 minus r የሚለውን ፎርሙላ በመጠቀም s ኢንፊኒቲን ማወቅ ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። ኦኬ እንግዲህ ለዛሬ እዚህ ጋር እንጨርሳለን። መርሳት የሌለባችሁ ነገር የዌብሳይታችን lucybridgeacademy.com የገባችሁ የተለያዩ አይነት ጥያቄዎችን ታገኛላችሁ፣ አጫጭር ኖቶችን ታገኛላችሁ። ኦኬ እንዲሁም ደግሞ ከ5 ቋንቋዎች በላይ መረዳት የሚችል ፐርሰናላይዝድ AI አሲስታንስ ፕላትፎርም ታገኛላችሁ። ስለዚህ አሁኑኑ ሰብስክራይብ ያደርጋችሁ ጆይን ማድረጋችሁን አትርሱ። በሚቀጥለው ቪዲዮ እስከምንገናኝ ደህና ቆዩ። አብራችሁ የቆየሁት እሸቱ ነበርኩ።